Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Army TV. Welcome to the match reaction to Brighton versus Arsenal. Brighton 0, Arsenal 3. Happy days. Very comfortable win. I'll be honest, I don't think we went into fifth gear tonight. It was so comfortable. Big up to 10 minutes already in the house saying intro is on fire. I should explain the outro has to be taken away at the moment because we've got a bit of a copyright issue with it. So we'll deal with that soon. Everyone gets a 9 from Temi. Even Cedric gets a 10 because he wasn't anywhere near the team. That's how nice I am. Yeah, for me, he gets a 10 because he was nowhere near the damn team. But it was a very, very good performance today. Very comfortable. And look who's here. Just the awesome, the amazing Brenny is here.
Good day. You all right?
Hello, mate. You're all right, mate.
Right. Yeah, I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not bad. It's a really weird game, wasn't it? Because I don't feel that we ever come out of fourth gear.
No, it's surprising, isn't it? Because I've seen us beat Brighton and play better.
Yeah, I have as well.
You know what I mean? I thought we did. You know what it is? I think we're not. You know, me and you as honest as can be, and I think there's more in the tank.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This season. You know what I mean? And we just look mentally stronger as well.
Yeah.
You know, mentally stronger. And I think and you know what it is? It rubs off on players. Like, I find that Gabriel Jesus is always mentally strong. And we're live. Yeah.
We are.
And I didn't even realise. Didn't even realise. Everybody in the chat. And they were watching. Yeah, so, you know, we're just mentally stronger, aren't we? I mean, that's it showed today, you know, it showed that we just weren't going to get beaten. And, you know, and basically it was just one of them games where, yeah, like you said, we didn't really have to do enough to win.
Yeah.
You know, and it was all about the result, but it was actually a better performance than Luton the other night.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I'll take that game over Luton every single day. Yeah, look, I know you went for 2-1, didn't you? I went for 3-1. I did think.
Yeah, but they keep disappointing me, man. They disappoint me all the time. I'm telling you, these guys.
Look, overall, you know, for me, Brighton didn't hurt us at all. That's their issue, not ours. But they didn't hurt us at all.
Exactly.
But we did what we needed to do, and you can only beat what's in front of you, and that's exactly how we're doing it. Obviously, next weekend. Next weekend we have Aston Villa on Sunday, and then we happen to have this little game that's in midweek against Bayern Munich.
And you know what? Champions League aside, I just put in the group chat as well. This was the game this month that I was fearing the most.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It wasn't even. Yeah, it weren't even White Hart Lane.
Yeah,
because, you know, for me, Brighton playing more attractive football than Tottenham. I don't care what anybody says. But like you said, like you said on the watch along, final third today, there was just nothing for them. And you know, and like you say, you can only beat these in front of you. But I'll tell you what, they were missing someone like Matoma today, big time. I'm not saying they would have won the game if he was playing.
No.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
they had nothing about him today, did they? At all. This is why I was obviously. Tabs was in the chat very early on.
Yeah, I saw him earlier.
And I said to him, I said that at some point I'd love to get him on and talk about West Ham with him because, like, West Ham fans are moaning.
Definitely.
And I'm like, seriously? You're still up there? You beat Wolves today. Brighton, the way that they were playing, that would frustrate me because that was not entertaining at all. I was like, if I was a Brighton fan, I would have fallen asleep watching that because that was awful.
Yeah,
it was thankfully Arsenal actually.
Maybe that's something we can. Well, maybe that's something we can work on in future in terms of you know, like tabs or, you know, just get on the odd fans, you know,
clubs,
and then we can just talk about it a week. It'd be nice to add that when we have the time.
Yeah, exactly. Look, we've got FTSM, which is obviously the parent of all these channels. Anyway, there is a new United channel starting probably Monday. We have created it, so yeah, that will kick in Monday. But yeah, that's Colm's little baby. So obviously, because we do a lot of Man United stuff as well. So yeah, but yeah, we love talking about football, and that's what we all do here. We talk about football. That's our main love. Our main love is football. Second is Arsenal. It is for me anyway, but it might not be for some people. But my first love is football. I love football. Love everything about it. But yeah, so Tony, I've seen your ratings. I'll come back to those shortly. Congratulations on the win, Arsenal fans. Great discipline and professional away performance. You're so good. You've got everything overall and deserve attention and praise. Going to be hard to stop you, in my opinion. Look, that's exactly how I saw it today. It was a professional, disciplined performance. You know, yeah, Brighton didn't really hurt us, but we still need to keep our heads. Zinchenko is the only one that personally annoyed me. Let's be honest. First half, they knew exactly our weakness. They went for it, and they kept finding him out. But we'll get onto that when we get into the ratings. If we didn't get out of fourth gear, how bad are Brighton then? They were bad. This is why I want to talk to Tabs, because I don't know how Tabs is on the Moyes situation, but West Ham fans are calling for Moyes' head. But I've watched enough West Ham games that I'm entertained. I find it entertaining to watch. That was rubbish.
He's not the biggest Moyes fan. I can tell you that for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I just think like West Ham are up there. They're pushing for the European places. I know Brighton are as well. But if I was to choose out the two teams who I'd rather watch, I'd rather watch West Ham. It shows that you're completely different to last season. You're the most convincing team out of the contenders right now. Yeah, because we didn't concede again today. So that's still 4 goals we've conceded the whole year so far. So that is fantastic. But this is what worries me about Tuesday. This is where Brighton come and Kane gets a stupid hat trick or something, just to like really just add salt into the wounds. Brenny was close. At least he got 3 goals. I think I got 3. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So he was close. Yeah, but I was closest. I went 3-1. It's just Brighton.
Despite the 3 points, Tony, they disappointed me again. I'm telling you, got to put money on it.
Bayern don't frighten me even with
Kane.
He got it's his 50th goal today or something for Bayern Munich.
What was it?
So again, he's got another record, but no trophy. He obviously just likes records. Maybe he doesn't. And
gold boots, and you know what I mean. I heard rumor that he was trying to fit the golden boot that he won at the 2018 World Cup, and then try and match it with one of the Premier League ones that he won. But then he realised, they're both right-footed, so he couldn't put them on. You know, it's like, well, you know, is what it is. Is what it is.
Brighton better defensively than Spurs, in my opinion. Brighton are a good defensive unit. I don't come there. Verbruggen is a good goalkeeper. Dunk is good. Purvis is good. Lamptey was a little bit iffy today, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I've seen him perform better, but you know what? For me, when I look at him, he for me, it's. I'll tell you what. If in a wing as a wing back, push forward. For me, he looks better. He looks better probably as a right winger than he does as a right back. In my opinion.
Agree. I'd sooner sit on a hot poker than go on a Man United or Liverpool podcast.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Just to be neutral.
Yeah, well, to be honest, we've got the Man United Agenda. That's a sister channel. We've got the new one that's coming out soon. It is called Spotlight MUFC. That's the new channel. We've obviously got the Cop Talk as well. So we've got some Liverpool guys that talk about Liverpool. And that's normally on like a Wednesday or Thursday night every week. We'll get along. We have no issues at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Big up to Agosa again. My love for Russo. West Ham fans are like Spuds fans, deluded. Everyone was shocked by Arsenal smashing West Ham 6-0. I rate West Ham higher than Brighton. Yeah. 10 wins out of 11. Lucky we didn't go for the win. Okay, yeah, Tony Brenny could get 50 goals in that league. I'll be honest, not in the Bundesliga. Bundesliga is harder than we actually think it is.
I was a striker, but no, I probably wouldn't get that amount.
The Ghost is going for some predictions for the Bayern game. 2-0 at home, draw away. Kind of see that happening, to be honest.
Yeah, I prefer a 3-0 at home, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Geeks, I would say that, I'd want a 3-0 at home.
Yeah.
In front of basically 100% Arsenal fans, we should definitely.
Yeah.
Where's that for? Dermot, he's doing other stuff tonight. He's getting ready for the preview for his show, and obviously he's got Tottenham game for tomorrow. So yeah, he's got other stuff, unfortunately. A Brenny 45 then instead of the 50. Right, let's get into
35.
Right, let's get talking about the starting lineup. We all said it. It was what the actual regarding Zinchenko, but it is what it is. You know, Arteta does. It's quite stubborn. When he wants something, he'll just keep on doing it until it really backfires on him. It hasn't backfired today too badly. It wasn't a great performance, in my opinion, by Cine, but it hasn't backfired. So, Brenny, when you saw the lineup, apart from the Zinni, were you happy with it?
Yeah, I was. I mean, well, I was just on my way home from work when I saw the lineup, and I know I've been up early today, and I know I'm tired, but then I must have been tired because I thought maybe, oh what? I thought, where's Kirill? Where's Kirill? You know what I mean? And that will Tomiyasu, you know what I mean? I'm like, but I saw Zinni. But then when I look at Zinni, I thought he had a better second half than he did first. Now, Zinni, the one thing about him, we know he's not a left back. He cannot defend. But what I love about him, what he brings, is when he inverts, or even when he was on the left side, there's some times where he put some lovely through balls through.
Yeah.
And that's one of his strengths. You know, for me, if he's going to remain at the club next season, I'm sorry, he'd have to be a squad player in midfield. Don't want to see him at left back ever again, but we know we will.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
You know, so yeah.
I agree. Obviously, the Saka situation, there was loads of talk on Twitter, these ITKs that think they know something, saying that Saka wasn't there. Well, obviously, he was hiding a suitcase then. Because if you didn't see him,
was.
Unbelievable. But, sometimes these people that think they know things should just don't say nothing. We all know Saka's got a slight injury. He has got one. It's fine. It's manageable. He's on a lot of painkillers. You saw him walking off today. He wasn't that comfortable coming off today. But Saka is one of those players where play me, boss. That's what he's like. He's like literally just play me. I don't care. Put me on painkillers. I'll get through it. So big up to Saka for doing it. But at some point, we are going to have to rest the poor kid.
Play well today.
He did.
Yeah.
First 10 minutes, I'd say he couldn't even get in the game.
No, he couldn't.
It kept going around him anywhere other than him. But then he got into it, obviously, a bit of confidence with the penalty, which I've just realised we haven't even talked about the goals. Brilliant. Yeah. I just realised that. Right. So, first goal, Saka penalty. Now, did you think it was a penalty?
When I actually saw it, yes.
Okay.
And then the replay, I thought, well, Tarek got a little touch.
He did.
He got a touch. And if you're playing a computer game, but then again, saying that, even if you are playing a computer game, I've seen, they use artificial intelligence with the referees, don't they? So
they do.
It could even be given, could be given or may not be given. But I thought it was unfortunate there. You know what I mean? Because I've seen those types that are not given. You know what I mean? Yeah. But but like I said, it is what it is. I mean, we had the rub of the green there, and they're just times where you need that luck, because there's been, how many times we've said this time and time again, we don't look for VAR, we don't, to win us games. And for us, there's always been a case of last season, season before. There's been how many times have we had penalty claims which were genuine? Even this season at Aston Villa, that was ridiculous.
Yeah,
So
100%, mate, yeah.
so yeah, so basically, yeah, it was given, and Saka coolly tucked it away.
He did, and that's how I looked at the penalty. I don't think if it wasn't given, I don't think VR would have overruled it.
Yeah.
Because it was one of those. Yes, he got the slightest touch, and for me, in
Yeah.
my day, especially Brenny's day as well, if you
Yeah.
win, if you get a touch on the ball, you're fine. Take out
That's
the player,
it.
don't care,
Mm.
But so
Exactly.
you're talking about a computer game. Now I know I've played FIFA for long enough. I've literally been wiped out by a player and didn't get a penalty on FIFA.
Yeah.
Totally wiped out. Didn't win the ball at all, and I didn't get a penalty. Those stupid artificial rubbish. Even the refs on FIFA are rubbish.
I don't play FIFA, but it's PES that I was playing, eFootball.
Oh, okay.
And so same thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, can you imagine if back in the day, I mean, the likes of, say, Phantom Lintock, and when I've read history books, like hard tackling, defenders, and you know what I mean? And who is it? Like Leeds had some really tough guys, and I've read and seen documentaries on them, and you'd have thought like the likes of Bremner, the likes of Giles, and all of them, you'd be like, what? What are you giving a penalty for that for? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's just that's crazy.
100%, mate.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on to the second goal. Tidy little finish by Havertz once again, but good little run by Jorginho, and obviously good pass by Odegaard. But what did you make of the second goal?
Well, I'm actually glad that ref carried on with play with regards to Saka going down.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, yeah, come on, just get up, please. But it was what Jorginho did in going forward, and I like it at times when it's either Jorginho or Declan Rice with the box to box that way of thinking in terms of going forward, and Jorginho put in a lovely ball to Havertz.
Yeah.
And looking at that, you'd have thought, wait a minute, that's Jorginho, because you'd think that was Ben White and the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you see his number 20 squaring the ball to Havertz, and it was a really good finish. And Havertz keeps, I'll tell you what, that must have really, really sucked for all those who are, you heard about these so-called hate-alongs. It's only Arsenal that get the hate-alongs, you know what I mean? And there are probably some of them, like, you probably had, Expressions probably had one a day thinking we're probably going to lose. And, and he'd probably been like, as soon as he scored, oh, end the stream, blood, end the stream, fam. So, they must have just, switched off at 2-0. But, great. It was, but great finish from Havertz. And he deserved it today because he put in a lot of work, not just going forward, but tracking back as well.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Obviously, the third goal, Trossard. I can't think of me who put the ball through to Trossard, if I'm honest. But it was a very good finish by Trossard and very composed. What did you make of the third goal?
Yeah, I mean, despite all that, we when we hit them on the break, I was thinking, they put that ball through at Trossard. It was just all so quick, wasn't it? So,
I can't.
But yeah, I mean, I was like, come on.
Oh, it was Havertz.
Havertz put the ball through.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And this is what I mean with Havertz again, coming in deep. And I just love the way we I love the way we at times how we press, especially in the middle of the park. But that ball, I just thought, Trossard's not going to miss this, because he had an opportunity that could have gone into the corner,
Yeah.
and he deserves his goal. It's like, that's how you silence. That's how you silence the crowd. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
and you send them home as well. And
Oh yeah.
some of them probably
That was a
went down to
player
the
that was
pub.
happy to score today.
Yeah, you know,
You know, his celebration
yeah,
says everything to me
deserved it.
today.
Deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously, clearly things weren't right for him at Brighton, and he
No.
kind of enjoyed that today. Right, so before we get onto the ratings, let's just go for the comments. Let's have a look. Zinchenko cannot start versus Bayern, or we will get destroyed. I'm hoping Tomiyasu is fit enough. I'll be happy with Tommy or give you anything better than Zinni. I hear you, Brenny, but I need my left back needs to be able to defend. I would use him as a utility midfielder next season.
Yeah,
Totally
no,
agree.
I agree, Geeks. I mean, that's basically what I'm saying because I,
Yeah.
I don't I don't want to see him at left back ever again.
Nope.
You
Nor do
know, none of us
I.
do. But yeah, midfield is the position we're in.
Saka concern is this summer and England. An extended season is not what he needs. Totally agree.
Yeah, yeah,
Arsenal are going to buy someone that gives Saka some rest. So yeah, I think Arsenal got a long-term plan on this. But yeah, the fact that he's going to be playing for England during the Euros is not going to help us. Let's be honest. Temi says, "Where's Dermo?" He did actually, funny enough, join me at the beginning. He's our lucky mascot. So once he came in, I knew we had the 3 points guaranteed. It was done because Dermot has not been on a one that we haven't won yet. So yeah, he's our lucky mascot. Do you agree it was a rash tackle? I'm guessing you on about Lamptey. It was rash. It was stupid, but he did get the ball. And for me, if you get the ball, it's fine. That's just me. Havertz did what Jesus doesn't do. He goes to near posts. Yep, Havertz got a good little run on him sometimes. Havertz put the ball. Thank you very much for that, mate. I think Havertz is up there as one of our players of the year. He's definitely up there for me. He's got to be. He's the second highest goal scorer in the Premier League. I think he's second in assists now as well. So he's got to be mentioned. As I said, at the moment, it's going to be Gabriel. I can't see there being any turnaround for me personally. Yeah, I just can't see there being a turnaround. Gabriel would have to make a couple of mistakes that cost us the title.
Yeah.
Greetings, fellas. Happy days. Big up to Happy Days. No, sorry. So I just got a message. I was reading that at the same time. Silver one. Greetings, fellas. Happy days. Then in the football law, rash is a foul. It is. Well, it is now. It wasn't back in our day. I agree with Gabriel.
Exactly.
My mindset hasn't changed in terms of how tackles should happen. This is why I enjoy watching National League. National League, they're 10 years behind. And it's fun to watch these hard tackles, and they're not even given as fouls. So I'm happy with that. Rice, White, and Gabriel would be my nominees. We'll get into this at the end of the season. We did it last season.
Yeah,
The end of the year
I
awards.
would go with that as well. Definitely.
But yeah, for me, yeah, I know that someone somewhere will definitely say Odegaard, and it will be hate towards me because I haven't mentioned Odegaard. But for me, Rice, White, and Gabriel means
just being real. And I know you're talking about, and
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and just it's just being real. It's the eye test. You know what I mean? And we've said it time and time and time again. Like early in the season, he just wasn't with it. No one was saying that he's not a bad player because he's someone like him, not a bad player overnight. So when we weren't saying that, we must hear each other. We must listen to each other.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
That's what we're saying.
When we play Bobby, you could knock someone and not get. Yeah. To be fair, it was. Yeah. There were some dodgy tackles. To be fair, our shin pads were like my shin pads nearly went up to my kneecap. Wrapped around because that's the type of tackles that you were getting. Now the shin pads are tiny little things. That just says everything about how tackles are back then and how they are now. Give me 2 seconds, Brent. Sorry, Brad. Right.
That's all right.
Odegaard and Havertz have had their moments, but the three I've mentioned performed throughout the season. Yeah, 100%, mate. Right, let's get on to these ratings. We'll start with Raya.
Yeah. They wanted some good saves today. Thought he was comfortable as well.
Mm-hmm.
The one save he made from was it Ciso?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
name? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he looked so cool, calm, collected for that save. But for me, you know what? Solid 7 a day.
No, I agree with that.
You know
Benjamin
what I
White.
mean? Oh, yeah, man. This guy just keeps getting better and better and better. 8 today for me. I was so impressed with him. Defending, going forward. I love his partnership with Saka and Odegaard, that little triangle that they have.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can work well to the rest of it.
No, I agree. Zinni.
Zinny. They were attacking him on that left side. Comes that first half, he wasn't really dealing with it very well. He wasn't awful,
No, he wasn't.
but he's just not a left back for me. So
Yeah.
I'm giving them a 6.
Yeah, I agree. Saliba.
Lieber, he's getting 7 today. He also got a silly card. I don't think he was solid,
Yeah.
but he weren't at his best, but he was solid. I mean, it's not often you can say something like that about William Saliba.
Yeah.
But but today, for me, keeping a clean sheet, I'd still give him an 8 today.
Okay. Gabriel.
He, for me, gets a 9 today. Another performance, top performance. Was unlucky with that. With the he should have put the ball in the net
God, yeah.
first couple of minutes. Yeah,
God.
But what I'm also giving an eye because of the fact that when he went down, I thought, oh no, and I think our hearts were now. Well, they were below. You know what I mean? And I thought, nah, because he basically, I couldn't believe he carried on.
Yeah.
So he took a knock, but I'm sure they'll assess that. But he's just a warrior. I mean,
He is, yeah.
yeah, he not 9 today. He was for me, he was just awesome.
He was. Jorginho.
Did all right. I mean, in terms of breaking up play, a couple of times he lost possession, but then we was able to win the ball back.
Yeah.
Not Jorginho personally, but I think it's just showing it now. The assist though is like wow for him to, it was impressive the way he made that run, stayed on side.
Yeah.
So for me today, he gets a 8 for his all action performance.
Excellent stuff. Declan Rice.
Yeah, he's just something else today. He was brilliant as well. He really, oh, wow. It's Mr. Consistent. He was. I'm going to give him an 8 as well.
Okay.
I didn't think he was 9, but
yeah. No, I get it. Yeah.
He was just, you know what I mean? He was. But then again, saying that, he was. I'm just going over in my head what things he did today. No, I'm giving him a 9. I'm giving him a 9 because I've just seen in my head. Yeah. Especially in terms of going forward, in terms of what he did in the middle of the park, and also protecting the back line as well. No, there was a lot he did today.
Okay, fair enough. Odegaard.
Odegaard, I thought he played really well today. He was pretty quick. Whenever he had possession, he was pretty quick in playing the ball forward and not playing the ball sideways or backwards.
Yeah.
And I thought he had a really, really good game today against a well-drilled Brighton side. Giving him an 8 today.
Excellent stuff. Saka.
Yeah. This guy. It's like he was playing on one leg today.
Yeah.
He was I thought one of his best games in a while. And Estepinian, I thought he won the battle with Estepinian. His link-up play, of course, with White and Odegaard as well. That triangle, love that. It's kind of similar to the other side, isn't it? Years ago on the left, when you had Ashley Cole, Rod Perez, and Thierry Henry. It's that same triangle, same sort of combo. Took his penalty well. He had a chance before that. He should. I thought, well, he should have buried. And he put in a lot. And for me today, he gets an 8.
No, fair enough. Jesus.
7 today. He was okay.
Yeah.
Had a couple of opportunities as well, but the work he put in for the penalty as well. I thought he gave Lamptey. He gave him a good battle.
He did, to be fair.
Gave him a good battle. I thought he actually won the battle. I mean, but I think he did well today. But he what was missing was a goal, really.
Yeah.
I thought he did all right, but no, just a solid 7. Thought he was really good today.
Havertz.
Kai Havertz. 9 today, not just for the assist but the goal, but I was impressed with his forward play, and also tracking back as well. And I thought he defended well at times. There was a corner Brighton, and who was there at the near post to head that away? Kai Havertz.
Yeah,
I thought it was an all action display today. So fine for me.
No, it was really good. Before we get into the subs, we go through the comments so I don't lose track too much. Odegaard and Havertz have had their moments this season, but the 3 I've mentioned before and throughout the season. Totally agree, mate.
Yeah, agree. 100%.
There's just certain people in the Arsenal fan base that have agendas, and that's the only person they can think of. That's the only person they'll love. But I don't do it like that. I love Martinelli.
Why?
I'm not going to put Martinelli in my top 3. As simple as that.
Exactly.
And I'm not. Exactly. And to be honest, if we talk about the worst player of the season, I don't think we did that in the rewards. And I wouldn't put Cedric in there because that would be unfair. I guarantee you probably know who is in my bottom 3, Zinchenko, but Cedric won't be in there just because I dislike him because he's not really done anything for us. And when he has played, he hasn't been that bad. So
that's right. I mean, Thomas Partey was one of my favourite players, and he, even though last season he faded away, and I criticised him for his performances towards the end of last season. I criticised him. I didn't come out and say, "Hey, don't you talk about Thomas Partey? Don't be talking about him like that." No,
I know.
No, criticise. You can criticise those that you love. Oops, sorry.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So it's there's no agendas. It's just at the end of the day, we just want our players to improve. We just want our players to be different.
All I expect is respect my opinion. I'll respect yours. It's as simple as that. We don't
Yeah.
have to agree.
Yeah. That's right.
Reminiscent of the cricket pads, they're pretty much like the cricket pads. My shin pads, they were massive, so big. I'm not even a short person. I'm 5'10", so I'm not even that short. So that's still pretty big. There's no way Spurs fans are worried about us. Yeah, we're waiting. Obviously, we're going to do some previews for that because obviously we've got Dermot. Obviously works for THFC till I die. There's going to be definitely some interesting previews. There will be a watch along, a joint watch along as well, so that will be entertaining.
I think we've been invited as well. We probably in a few weeks. I think for the that should be good fun.
Yeah, so there will be 2 previews because I'm still going to do my preview the way I do it because the challenge is going to be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Can you imagine Spuds and the Kangaroo coming to us? If they open up like the way that they do, they're in for some pain. Let's be honest. Whatever happens this season has been the best season for Arteta. 100%. 100%. Yeah. No doubt about it. He just needs to improve on the League Cup and FA Cup. Is my only niggle. That's my only niggle.
Yeah.
And it's just a
looks
niggle.
good in the history books.
Yeah. I put Havertz in because what the crap our other fans were giving him, they couldn't have it been easy. Fans are crazy on them. I will be there for them. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, it would be very fun when we manage to do them. Really like 1 or 2 days before the game itself, which is, I think, currently on a Sunday. Am I right there? Or was it on Saturday?
It'll probably be I think it's Sunday for 2:00 on the 28th of April.
Yeah, so it's a couple of weeks away at the moment, but yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it. Right, let's get into the subs. So obviously Martinelli came on for Jesus. So what's your rating for Martinelli?
Just going to give him standard 6.
Standard 6. Awesome stuff. Yep. Big up to Moss. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Bye, good weekend. Big ups to you, Moss. Right. I wonder if he might have tuned in for a certain part. Anyway, Trossard came on for Saka.
I was going to do the Aussie Gooner laugh there, but might get done for copyright because of sound like Vincent Price. So I didn't want to do that. We might get in trouble, you know.
Yeah. Trossard came on for Saka. So what's your rating for Trossard?
7. Would have probably given him more because I reckon the way he was in the mood today, wasn't he? He wasn't in the mood.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. To be honest, he's probably one of those players that I actually would have started today because I think he just would have just enjoyed Lamptey so much today.
But you know what though? I think I didn't see the game, the home game when we played Brighton. I was out, but I couldn't even remember if he was on the pitch or not. If he started the game or he came as sub. But last season, I knew how low we all felt, and I knew he felt even low for giving the ball away that gave Brighton the second goal. When I think today just more than makes up for it.
Yeah, 100%.
In a big way.
So it was a 7 for Tross. Tommy Asu, who's on long enough to score him. So what we're giving Tommy?
So I'm giving him a solid 6.
6.
I hope he starts on Tuesday.
So, well, I'm fine with Kivior or Tommy.
Me too. Yeah.
To be honest, I have no issues with. I think Tommy's more mobile than Kivior. But other than that, I've got no issues with either of them. To be honest,
Kivior he's just so solid. I mean, he's just he's a centre back playing as a left back, and he can defend like a left back.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, there's 2 other substitutions. Eddie came on for Havertz, and Fabio came on for Odegaard. Mikel, what we giving Mikel a rating today?
I'm gonna give him. It was Brighton away. He picked a really strong 11.
Mm-hmm.
The Zinchenko thing, but at the end of the day, it's irrelevant because we got the 3 points.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 today.
No, I agree with that. Got no issues with that. Tony's gone with an 8, but Tony's also gone for a very, very funny one here. I'm worried about Spuds. They're only 14 points behind us. Oh, yeah, I'm petrified of them.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Right, let's get into everyone's ratings. So Tony has done Raya 7, White 8, Saliba 9, Gabriel 8, Cini 7, Jorginho 7, Rice 8, Odegaard 8, Havertz 10, Jesus a 7, Saka 7, Trossard 7, and Tommy 6. Geeks has done Raya 7, White 8, Saliba 8, Gabriel 8, Zini 6, Jorginho 7, Rice 8, Odegaard 8, Havertz 8, Jesus 7, Saka 7, Trossard 7, Tommy Asu 6. Have you, both of you forgot that Martinelli came on? To be fair to him, I had forgot he came on. Obviously, I have to drop the. But he didn't do much when he came on, if I'm honest. So I kind of get why you might have forgotten about him. But yeah, he didn't do much. He's going to take a little while to get back to how he was, because that knock on his ankle, honestly, yeah, it was nasty. So yeah, right, guys, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Brenny, thank you as always for coming on to the reaction. Obviously, got a very busy day tomorrow,
mate.
We've got Rangers 12.
That's going to be massive.
And then we've got the Man United Liverpool game at 3:30. So it's a busy day for us tomorrow. And then at some point next week, I don't know if I'm doing it on Monday or Tuesday yet, there will be a preview for the Bayern Munich game. And then we'll do the watch along on Tuesday as well. But yeah, the preview will come. I just don't know what day I'm going to do it yet. Got to see what kind of time I've got. You can't give the man a match the same as everyone else. That's big up to Mr. Philbrook, big up to Geeks, big up to everyone in the comments. Brenny, thank you as always. Where can they find you, my friend?
Oh, you can find me on X, and X as well. What I'm going to be doing with Bayern Munich coming up as well, going to be, I know it'll be painful, but I'm going to, Bobby knows exactly what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But I will be putting up past games against them in the Champions League. There's some good ones in there as well. I mean, we've had some victories as well, but yeah. So I'm going to be putting in the home fixtures from past games against Bayern. So look out for that. And you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok. Of course, we're on the Army.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Thank you, mate. But you'll see me tomorrow on FTSN. I'll be on there doing the because weirdly, Dermot sports Celtic, I sport Rangers. So again, we're clashing. Even when
I'm Celtic, mate. I'm Celtic.
I know you're Celtic, but Dermot is joining me tomorrow, and he's a Celtic fan. So of course he's a Tottenham fan and a Celtic fan. Of course he is.
Yeah. It was. You know what it was, Bobby. It was from the 80s. Basically, it was one of my uncles. My uncles. I think he met. He met. He had Willie McStay, Paul McStay. I think Paul McStay was the midfielder. Willie, his brother, was defender, and he also met. I think he wasn't the then Celtic captain Roy Aitken, because the Celtic captain at the time was Danny McGrain. So it was those guys, and he met another Celtic player, and that's probably why I ended up becoming it, because I thought, I've just met some Celtic players. You know what I mean? And those guys are legends now. So yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Mine is literally because I could cheer on my favourite Tottenham player, because Gascoigne went to Rangers, so I actually got to cheer on him there because I enjoyed that, and I loved Andy McCoist as well. Andy McCoist was a phenomenal striker. I just enjoyed watching Rangers play. I just enjoyed it. Yeah. Celtic, I've enjoyed them recently. Apart from this season, they've been awful this season, if I'm honest. But yeah, Rangers for me. But look, it's only football, so I don't mind. It's going to be a good game anyway. It's going to be very, very feisty. Yeah. It's very important as well in the league. So yeah, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.